Joined here with Point Loma women's basketball head coach Charity Elliott, Tavia Rowell, Allie McDonald. A 56-44 win for the Sea Lions here today to start the new year. Coach, your team's 8th straight win, I believe. What a way to start the new year. Talk about the performance today.
Yeah, every time we play Fresno, we know the kind of game it's going to be. It's going to be, they're very scrappy. They play very hard, physical. And so we knew it was going to be a defensive struggle. Really proud of just, I thought we came out strong in the first quarter, came out really strong in the third quarter. We definitely have some things, and we know that collectively, that things we got to continue just to improve on and work on. But 17 rebounds, my gosh, I felt like every time I looked, the ball's in Mac's hands, and that's a pretty good indicator that things are going well.
Well, Allie, for you, another double-double, 13 points, 17 rebounds. I mean, Coach mentioned it, strong start to the game, strong start to the third. You guys had a 13-day break between games. I mean, how excited were you to get back out on the floor today?
I think it was just exciting to kind of just continue this streak. Like, I felt like we came in on Monday and we were ready to go, and that's kind of just how we need to keep playing this. Like, yeah, we have a Sunday off, we come right back on Monday and we just get back to work. So it's obviously nice to start after 13 days off on a win.
Yeah. Well, Tavia, for you, coming back from last season, obviously this being the team that knocked you guys out of the Pac-West tournament, I mean, how much of a conversation was that? I mean, how motivating was that to come into today's game and get a win?
Yeah, I think we mentioned it a couple hundred times. In practice, they beat us, so this is a huge game for us. So every single rep in practice, we were reminded that this is the game we need to win. We need to come in. This is our first game after Christmas break, so it is hard, but I think we matched their scrappiness, especially the posts. Eiley and Allie both came into the game. Really doing well on the rebounds, on the boards, getting every single boards over them, and that just helped the momentum of the game.
Oh, Coach, I mean, David just mentioned the scrappiness. I mean, you really limited their second chance opportunities, their points off turnovers. I mean, talk about those points of emphasis.
Well, that's what they do. Like they score off of turnovers, they score off of second opportunities, because that's just how they play. And we really talked about like the things that we can take away that they do really, really well. And I think they did similar things to us defensively. They took away some things, made our perimeter shooting. That's not how we've been shooting. Credit them. They took some of those things away. But I think we did. We focused on the things that they're really, really good at. Tried to limit those. And I agree with Tave. I thought our post did a really, really good job against their post players that are, they're a little bit smaller, but they're strong, they're feisty, they a lot of rip drive action, and I thought our post did a really good job of making their shots really, really difficult.
Well, and Allie, talk about that. I mean, you held them to 28% shooting and 14% from three. I mean, obviously you guys did a great job rebounding the ball, limiting second chance, but what were you guys able to do on their first shots too that held them to such a low shooting percentage?
I feel like it just comes down to scout. Like, I feel like our coaches do such a great job on telling us exactly what these players are going to do, and I felt like we were super locked in on that. Like, posts, most of them are going to go right, push them left. Guards did the exact same thing, and I just felt like all of our defensive intensity as well as talking, it made it really hard for them to score pretty much. And when you know people's tendencies, obviously that's kind of the worst for them.
Well, and Tavia, just close that here as far as now you shift the focus to Saturday against Art. I mean, playing them for the second time already this season. Talk about the challenge of playing the team again like that, but how do you keep this thing rolling as well?
Yeah, our first time we played them, kind of similar to Fresno. They run, they get quick shots.
Yeah.
We just got to play our game. We're on our home court. We obviously have an advantage there, and just play our pace, play our game. It's not the first game after Christmas, so we got that advantage there. We'll be ready. We'll practice a couple days, and then we'll get on the floor to win.
Yeah. Right. The last thing I just want to say is I think, when we collectively play together and play looking to find each other, we are so good. There was one time in transition where I think we got a steal, we didn't get the layup, and we kicked it around and found Tavia wide open. Like, that's when we're our best. And I think, we got to that point, I think, before Christmas break. I think today, the first half was a little bit discombobulated. And I felt like the second half, we kind of got back into our rhythm, finding each other. and playing together. That's when we're our best.
Ladies, congratulations. Well done today.
Thank you.